Yeah, it's Shakira, but my thing that I supposed to prop it up on. Again, I'm not at home, but Libra, it's your season, baby. It's your season. So we gonna tap in and see what's coming for your upcoming season. Okay? Y'all pardon the setup. Okay? Just bear with me. Thank you. Appreciate it. But ancestors, Holy Spirit, above, below, beneath, in between, most high. What is the message that Libra should be looking forward to in this good Libra season? Please and thank you. Okay? Give me a second, y'all, because I'm trying to pull it up on my other phone so I can make sure y'all can hear me. I don't know. Okay. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so we got the ship. So there's a bounty. Y'all got something good coming in. At least that's what I'm assuming, but we're going to see what the next card is. Somebody might be trying to steal somebody's stuff, too. I don't know if y'all trying to steal somebody's stuff, or somebody's trying to steal something from you guys. We got the anchor. So you guys are out looking for jobs now? This is, I don't know what this card is. I don't know. I'm going to show it to you. Somebody's job might be in danger. Somebody might be in danger of losing their job this season. The stability. Somebody might get fired out of the blue. So be careful, okay? Yeah. We got the message card. Yeah, somebody might get fired in this season here. And if you the one that's doing the fire, you be very particular on how you're firing someone, because somebody might be a little irrational. You know, they might can't take it. They might not take it good. And even you have control of your feelings, okay? Because you might feel like you're getting fired for no reason. Yeah, baby. We got the Tower. Somebody might be getting set up at work. The moon card. But everything that's bad, I mean, that looks bad is not always bad, because you losing this job might not be so bad. It'll give you time to reflect, because it might be something that you was already wanting to do. I don't mean quit your job, but it might be something else that you might have been you wanted to venture out into. And now it might be time for you to reflect upon it. And see if, which road you want to take. We'll get this one more shuffle and we'll switch decks. Yeah. We got the dog card. Somebody might be scared that their companion, their mate, might not support, but they're going to be there for you. They know what you've been going, with the clove at the bottom. They're going to be there to support you. Let me grab this other deck, y'all. Libra, you're going to be kind of quick, because I got another message I need to get at. Hey, chat. Holy Spirit, ancestors, do you want to tell Libra about this season that they're walking into? Star card. So some of y'all been feeling like, there's no hope, okay? You've been down and out. And let me clarify this here. This is Libra season. So, but the intention is for Libra, those that fall up under the zodiac sign of Libra. But if you have Libra somewhere highly expected, even lowly expected in your chart, you could resonate with this message, or you could just be in this energy. So don't get caught up on, the zodiac. But yeah, somebody been feeling like they're down and out, things ain't been going. But you about to something good is about to happen. You got to get some good news. Something's gonna boost your spirit up. The Hierophant and the Four Wands. Something's about to be laid to rest. Some kind of institution is about to lay something to rest. Something that's been heavy on your mind. You about to get comfort out of it. You guys are being forgiven in this season as well. And if you feel like there's nothing for you to be forgiven for, then it might be time for you to start forgiving. Okay? Mm. Knight of Cups, yeah. It's time for you to start forgiving. For some of you, you're gonna get an offer. You're gonna get a message of love. Somebody's gonna come and charm you. Okay. For some of you, you're gonna feel like it's a bamboozlement. But you gotta trust the process. Follow your intuition. Because someone's gonna come be very genuine with whatever message this is. Wheel of Fortune. Now, I'm not going to tell you this is going to be all peaches and cream, roses and, strawberries and all of that there. There will be some ups and downs if somebody's going through some kind of relationship. There's going to be some ups and downs, okay? And whatever offer message they're coming towards you, there's going to be some ups and downs in it, baby. High Priestess. All right, Libras, I see you, babies. Y'all ready, huh? Oh, so you stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I hear you. I hear you. Go ahead. I like that. You already know what time it is, huh? So this is just confirmation for you, baby. mm. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. What you say? You ready to put the work in? Somebody ready to put the work into something. Oh, yes. The World card in reverse. So some of y'all are going through some kind of healing process. There is no shortcuts. I want you to know this. Excuse me. There is no shortcuts. You got to work through this here. I mean, you can try some old hocus pocus if you want to, but at the end of the road, you still going to have to the less road travel. You still going to have to take the less road travel. Okay? There is no shortcuts. And for some of you that are delaying the process, you need to stop delaying what you know you need to do. If there's some kind of closure that you need to be doing, then go ahead and shut the door. Ain't no sense of prolonging things. You know what I'm saying? That hard. Six of Swords. Yeah. Go ahead and shut the door. It's time to keep it moving. It's time to, go ahead and shut the door and start your healing process. For somebody, it's time to move on to calmer waters. It's time to end something. Something you're going to have to end. You got to release that baggage, baby. Okay? No regrets. For some of you, you feel like, some of you shame, feel like a failure. But that's part of the healing process. That's something that you're going to have to go through. You scared to, you shame to move on, transition, release baggage, Some of you scared of looking like a failure. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you feel like you can't do it on your own. But you can do it on your own. I mean, you have support. You might not have the support. Some of you don't. Okay, Libras. Whoever's residing in this particular Libra energy, you've wore a facade for a long time. Okay, you acted like everything was good and nothing was wrong, and it's time to drop the facade. It's time to just be you. Just, keep it real. Everything ain't peaches and creams, and it's okay. You put up an act for people, trying to make people believe that it's one way when it really isn't one way. It's, some of y'all need a good cry. Some of y'all need a good cry. Y'all need a good shoulder to cry on, or just a good cry, a release. Some of y'all need to accept that you're not Superman or Superwoman, okay? That you just can't do it all. Some of you need to be able to accept help. Page of Wands. We got a free spirit out here. Somebody's ready to take a leap towards something. I don't know what it is you're ready to take a leap toward, but if you're ready to take a leap towards something. Some kind of adventure you're ready to, you got your eyes set on. What is with this page of wands, Holy Spirit? The Tower? Some of y'all ready to I'm sorry. Some of y'all ready to burn the house down. Some of y'all is pissed off. Okay? Yeah. Y'all is pissed off, upset, baby. Somebody done found out something. And y'all ready to set it off with the Chariot card. Some of y'all have found, if you haven't, you will in this season. Some of y'all are going to get the willpower to leave somebody. Somebody is focused on themselves, and y'all are graduating. Somebody's graduating. You moved up a level to that. And a lot of you guys will be taking action and leaving behind some things and headed in new directions. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. Wealth, financial security, family, long-term success, stability, contribution, domestic, love, home, attainment. what y'all got your eyes on. That's what you focused on. You've been focused on this for a while, but you haven't taken the steps. But now you're coming to the point where some of y'all are saying it's do or die. Seven of Wands, Six of Wands. Yeah. Some of you guys are headed toward the spotlight. Like I said, good news. Y'all got some good news that's coming towards you. Some of y'all are fighting, but just know that you're protected, okay? You're covered. But you got your defenses up. And you're not wrong for having your defenses up. You know, look everything over. You know, look everything over with the side eye in this season here. Okay? And don't let people just talk to you any kind of way. It's time for you to stand up for yourself, okay? Finish the shuffle. That's right. Three of Swords in reverse. Don't let people, you know, talk to you any kind of way. Don't let people treat you any kind of way. Okay? I don't care what you've done. Well, you know, it depends. But hey, it is what it is. But I'm just saying, don't let your past mistakes beat you down, especially if you're trying to correct yourself. If you're headed toward bettering yourself, correcting your wrongs, you're no longer doing the things that, you know what I'm saying, that you've done in the past that put you in that negative state of mind, you know, where you thinking negative about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, oh, somebody said, oh, you're not a good mother, you're not a good father, or excuse me, you're not a good provider, or you're not this here, you're not that, and then, you know, you go and reflecting, and you go to beating yourself up. You may have done these things, but in this season here, you're coming up out of those things. You're walking up out of those things. You're no longer negative self-talking about yourself. Now, if you've been through these things, you know, you got to go through that process, baby. You're gonna reflect, and you have, like they say, the first, whatever it is with AA is accountability. You have to take accountability. If you've been that person, then hey, take that accountability, but don't stay there. You're not wallowing in it. You know, you're not staying in it. You're gonna forgive yourself. You're gonna accept who you was, who you are. Accept it, but then you make the change. You know, you transition. You're moving on from that, and if those people that you're around are still continuing to say those things about you, then you need to cut those people off. Because in this season here, you don't need that. You're no longer that. So if they still holding on to it, let them hold on to it. You moving on. Move on from them, baby. You gotta hold it. It's time to hold your ground, baby. Okay? Two of Swords. You know, hey, some decisions you're gonna have to make. I don't know who these people might be to you, okay? But if you gotta cut them off to save yourself, cut it off. You know, that's just like if you know, somebody diabetic and you get a nick on your toe, and after a while, you know, you don't go get it checked on and get proper healing, and you mess around and get green gate or whatever they call that mess. You know, you got to cut that toe off, or you're gonna lose that foot. Cut that toe off. So if you have to cut some people off, cut them off. You got to cut them off. Period. It is what it is. Because you're working on yourself. You know. You got to weigh out your options. What's in your best benefit? You're no longer who they think you are. King of Wands at the bottom. Okay? It's time for you to stand up, you know. And, you can't be a leader for no one else until you become a leader of yourself. So it's time to become a leader for yourself, okay? It's time to stop falling into folly, to foolish ways, to foolish beliefs. I'll grab this other deck for y'all. Oh, dear ancestors, what do you have to say for Libras in this season? From Kipper through Kipper. If y'all could see the smile on my face. You're being presented a gift, babies. Okay. Poverty. I ain't think it was gonna be poverty, baby. Okay, for somebody, Yo, I don't know who you is, but bad health. Okay. Damn. You must be one of them old karmic Libras. You are karmic in Libra energy, okay? And this is your justice that's about to be served. Poverty, bad health. Losing position, privileged lady in reverse. Halfway, sideways, don't know which way to go, baby. I know you don't with this gift here. Damn, baby. What you did? What you did to get fucked up like this here? But this is a gift from the universe that's being given to you. You took the wrong path, baby. You were stuck in between transition and didn't know which way to go, and whichever way you went, it was not the right way. They done flipped you upside down. You once was a privileged lady. You're no longer a privileged lady. Take the energy how it resonates. Privileged lady. Mature woman, you're older woman too. You're older woman. Somebody going to jail. Damn. Somebody going to jail in this season here, baby. Ooh. Dang, I ain't even want to start. I don't even want to finish this here. Lovers. Your lover finna send you to jail. Somebody you got a commitment with. Somebody you infatuated with. Somebody you got feelings for. Some kind of relationship, situationship, some kind of something. Good date. I don't know if it's spiritual jail or physical jail, but whichever it is. unexpected income, almost in reverse. Somebody thought they were going to get some money. You ain't getting that money. Whatever money you was looking forward to, it's not coming. I don't know if the lover comes, whoever. A main female out here gonna get that money. That's a main female. Community. Somebody you work with. Child, wait a minute now, hunter. Somebody you might work with. Somebody that you might socialize with. Something. Wait a minute, baby. Okay. Holy Spirit. Concern. Yeah. This got somebody else gonna get some money. Somebody you was trying to stop from getting some money. By you trying to stop them from getting some money, it's gonna lead you into poverty. And this is karma. Okay? This is karma, baby. Somebody is getting karma. And this is got somebody, well, somebody gonna be all up in their head in this season here. Then a thief. So somebody was trying, oh, child, look, Libra. Now here, justice is being served. Okay, the thief. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what this sound like. This sound like some kind of destiny swap, as they call it. Okay. So you was trying to get somebody else gift. Okay. And the universe can flip the script on you. You was trying to give somebody poverty, bad health, and have them not as a privileged person. Trying to send them down the wrong pathway. Trying to send them to jail too. Now all that there is being flipped on you. Now you ain't concerned. Libra, whoever, if this ain't you, then it's somebody that was trying to do this to you. Okay? Take the energy high, resonate, baby. Expectation. Yeah, you're not getting what you expected. You expected the worst for somebody else, but now the worst is coming to you. Courtship. Somebody is getting a no. You see Cupid up there in that corner? See Cupid? Y'all look at Cupid up there in that corner. Make sure Cupid ain't nothing naked on him. Y'all see Cupid up there? Cupid got his hand over his eye, over his head. He ain't even got the bow and arrow lift up because he know this is a sure enough failure. She looking like, no, thank you. Great fortune in reverse. Nope. Mature man. Somebody put work in on this here. All that work that was done. All that work you did, only to bring it back. You, child, somebody was working on themselves. Working on this. You thought you was working on somebody else, but you was working on yourself. Oh, baby. Last shuffle. Journey in reverse. Told you. It's being returned to the sender. It's being returned to the sender. It's got to go back home. Child. Yo, somebody was out here. Ooh. Somebody was out here playing with somebody's children. Now it's going to affect their children. And if y'all watch me for a minute, y'all know I don't really know about insurance. You know what I'm saying? Insurance be innocent. But I ain't the boss. Okay? Mm, 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 mm. Sudden wealth. Somebody got insurance money on some children. This is what I'm getting. Somebody got some insurance money on some children. And don't even care if something happened. Somebody's trying to get money off of an insurance off some children. It's like they know that, I don't know, somebody did some kind of some work. Somebody put work in, and they weren't really worried about the work coming back because they knew the work wasn't gonna hit them. It's like they knew the work was gonna hit their children, and if anything happened to the child, they gonna get the insurance money. But that's what they really after, is money. Yo, y'all some devious. Ooh, you listening? The coffin. I'm telling you. Yo. Gonna get up out of here. The marriage card. Yo. This some nasty work here. Let me finish this shuffle. This some nasty work here. In the distant horizon. And it'll be the main one crying and hollering and hooping and snot nose and trying to say somebody done did something to their child, or, you know, knowing you finna cash that insurance policy, knowing that you knew that work was gonna come. Let me, I got one more deck, y'all. Let me, no, I got two more decks. I ain't gonna use but one more deck, y'all. I don't know who in this energy here, but it's some nasty energy here, baby. That's some nasty work there. Let me go ahead and use this deck here. That's some nasty work. I'm just saying, that's some nasty work there. Because it ain't like you don't know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Let me hurry up, because I got another message. Spirit, what else? Excuse me. The mountain. I told you, this is negative, this is some nasty work here. It's like somebody used their child to be a block. And didn't care, and then put an insurance on the child so that they can get the money if anything happens, knowing, because they probably already, ain't no telling what kind of work that been put out. So they already, somebody probably went and did some kind of death magic, and you know, it's like they sacrificing their child, because just in case, if anything come back, they know they covered. It's gonna come back. I don't know. I don't know, Holy Spirit. It's crazy here. But the birds. Yeah, it's being talked about. I ain't the only person that know this here. Spirit, I ain't the only person that know this message here. Okay. If this person got brothers and sisters or something like that, they talking about it too. If they ain't talking about it when it happened, they will be in this season. Could be too true. The child in reverse. The garden, so that they can enjoy life. For stability, for comfort. I don't know, somebody might even be trying to, I don't know. Yeah. The bouquet. Somebody might be in for a rude awakening, though. The house. Yeah, somebody might be in for a rude awakening. A rude awakening. The crossroads. This two-faced person. You about to go to the crossroads, baby. You done been to the crossroads. You about to go back to the crossroads. The key in reverse. Spirit say access denied. So if that was somebody that had this thought in their head, you know, had this perception, was thinking this sort of way, you know, that this was gonna happen. Access denied, baby. So you already know if the children gonna be all right. Guess what? You already know. The sixth danger. The children gonna be all right, baby. You might not be, but them children gonna be all right. Okay? Them children gonna be all right. They gonna be all right. The bear in reverse. Ain't no money. Ain't no strength. You ain't gonna be alright. The book, cat out the bag, okay? Holy Spirit say, the cat out the bag. They how that song go? I can read your mind, baby. I know just whatever. Okay. The whip in reverse. The churn gonna be alright. The snake in reverse. But you ain't gonna be alright, okay? Because you was thinking stupid. That was some stupid. That wasn't wise. That wasn't wise thoughts. That was foolishness. I went and put insurance policy on the churn. The clover. Them churn gonna be alright, okay? They cover. They got the look of the Irish. The fox at the bottom. You thought you was gonna be that corn artist. But the cat's out the bag. I told you. The cat's out the bag, baby. The ring, that's a contract. That's that policy. Somebody might, listen, somebody might got a policy on you. Why you got a policy on somebody else? Somebody might got a policy on you. Better be careful. Okay? The lilies. Thinking you gonna cash in on the policy. Somebody might be trying to use that. Alright, Libra, let me give y'all some of these soul messages. And we're gonna wrap this up, baby. Abundance. Somebody got abundance coming. Empathy. Somebody got an abundance of empathy. So y'all are representing your sign. Justice. Okay? You're able to see both sides of the spectrum, you know. You don't just see one way. You're able to listen to both sides. Get a proper understanding, some reasoning. Failure in reverse. But we're going to take it up right. It says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Don't beat yourself up. Peace. Judgment, yep. Judgment is here. Somebody been out here acting like justice, like they the justice, and justice about to come in decision. The jury is out. Somebody about to get happiness. It says, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Adversity. Some adversity is coming. Somebody need to keep it 100. Somebody needs to use their imagination. And I feel like whoever that is with the imagination is that, I think it was the first part of the reading about, you know, the job. Whatever it is that you've been wanting to venture out into, follow your intuition, you know. It says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. You got this. Whatever it is, you got it. You got that. It's gonna be good. Okay. Gratitude. You got it. Stay in a positive train of thought. Yeah. Balance. Stay positive, baby. Health. Oh, that ain't health, baby. That death. I am learning that endings are merely new beginnings. Humor. Perseverance. Growth. So this is a season of growth. In whichever way it is you're growing, this is a season of growth for whoever these messages resonate with. But I'm going to conclude this message, and I thank y'all for coming in. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. And until the next time, y'all already know what it is. Peace, love, and hair grease, babies. Later, gators.